In this short one, I'm going to share with you how you can make a killing off Pinterest, how you can get lots of backlinks, traffic, and sales to all of your profitable content. So bear with me, follow these 4 simple steps that anybody can do, and you'll be well on your way to making a considerable amount of bank by exploiting the massive opportunity that's up for grabs at Pinterest.com. Step number 1 is ridiculously easy. To complete this step, all you need to do is sign up an account at Pinterest. So it's simple as Google searching for Pinterest or going to Pinterest.com directly, clicking on the link, and if it's your first time accessing Pinterest, then it's going to give you a sign up or login option. You want to click on the sign up, fill in all the necessary information, and you should be good to go in a matter of minutes. Once you've completed step number 1 and set up your Pinterest account with your profile, and step number 2 is just to pin some cool stuff that's related to your niche. You don't actually have to do too much work on your end for this. All you really need to do is find cool content that already exists on Pinterest and then simply repin it. So the way we do that is we look up a keyword related to the niche that we're involved in. So for this demo video and this account that I'm creating for this video's purpose, I'm in the Make Money Online niche. So I'm simply going to look up Make Money Online in the Pinterest search engine. And then I'm going to look at pins, or I can look at pinners. And basically what we want to do is we want to find a pinner that has a good amount of followers. So you see the first couple results here have over 1,500, and if you look down here, there are also other options with a reasonable amount of followers when we look below. So you want to find somebody that's got a pretty good following that probably has really good content. You look at their name, and then if you go to the pins that they've pinned, you can take a look here and try and find pins that you think would be interesting to the niche audience that you're targeting. So if I look at this guy's account, I see some pretty cool stuff here. I want to find the best of the best that I think would be attractive to people that would look at my profile, and then I want to repin it. So this graphic here, inside the minds of digital marketing leaders, looks like something that might be interesting to somebody that's involved in my niche. So all I simply want to do is click the pin it button. And then I want to, if this is my first time on Pinterest, set up with my account, I want to create a new board that's related to my niche. Either keep the description the way it is or rewrite it to one that sounds more interesting, or entirely up to you whether you want to rewrite it or leave it the same, and then simply just repress the pin it button. You want to do this about at least 10 to 15 interesting pins that you can find on Pinterest that are related to the niche that you choose. And then when you go to your profile, your account, you'll see you'll have under your pins option, you'll see this pin that I just pinned is now added to my account, and it looks really cool, and I had to do barely any work for it. All I needed to do was press a couple buttons. So you want to do this 10 to 15 times at least, but there is no limit, so you can do more than that. And you see in this count right now I have 21. It doesn't really take any time, and that's all you need to do to complete step number 2. Step number 3 is simply to build a Pinterest following. Now this step does take a little bit longer than the previous 2 steps, but it is just as easy to implement. All you need to do is press some buttons. Similar to step number 2, you want to take a search in your niche. So again, Make Money Online. And then you want to again find somebody who has a decent amount of followers in your niche. So I'm going to go back again to this guy with over 1,500 followers. And then once you're in this guy's account here, you want to take a look at the people that are following him. So if you understand the logic here, we have a pinner that is involved in our niche with people that are following him involved in this niche. So it logically makes sense that if these people are following him, it's because they're interested in our niche. So in this case, we see that the niche is Make Money Online, and these people are following this guy who's in this niche. Therefore, if we follow these people and they follow us back, we will have real people that are interested in the Make Money Online niche that will start following us reciprocally. So here we go. We want to take a look around here, and because I've done a little bit of this already. You can see that I've already followed some of these people for this demo video, but I'm going to scroll down until we reach the people that I haven't had a chance to follow yet. And then the whole process is simply just going through and clicking as many follow buttons as you can. The one limitation with this strategy is that Pinterest actually imposes a limit on the amount of people that you can follow per hour. So after you've followed 300 people, Pinterest is going to give you a little bit of a message to say, hey, slow down there, partner. You're going too fast. Come back in such and such amount of time. This isn't really that big of a deal. It just means that you can only do this in 300 people bursts and then come back whenever you have time on your computer and do it over again until you've built up as big of a following as you want to build. So really what ends up happening after you've done this for a little while, and again, it's a little bit more time consuming, but it's really ridiculously easy to do. Eventually, a good number of these people that you're following are going to follow you back, and I'll show you with this demo account that I created this video how this works. So if you take a look here, I've spent a very small amount of time doing this so far, and I've followed 1,100 people. And that really didn't take too much time to do. It was spread over a couple days because, again, Pinterest imposes a little bit of a limit. But as you'll see here, 234 people followed me back that I followed. And these followers all came from people that were just reciprocally following me back after I had followed them. And I've even got messages from a couple of them with this guy, for example, that says, hey, like, nice to know you, Brendan. We have similar interests. Cheers. So these are real people that are actually going to follow you back and real people that are involved in the niche that you're targeting. So this is going to be really powerful. By the time I've followed say 10,000 people, if you can see here, over 20% have followed me back. So if I followed 10,000 people, that means that I should have around 2,000 people following me back on Pinterest related to my niche. And by that time, I'll have a reasonable enough following that I can actually make some pretty good backlinks, traffic, and sales, which is going to be step number 4, which is coming up right now. So once you've built up a little bit of a Pinterest following, to take advantage of this strategy, you're going to want to pin your own stuff to get traffic to your stuff, backlinks, and sales from Pinterest. So this is the part of the video where you're actually going to be able to make money off this strategy. And there's a couple ways that you can do this. One option, of course, is to pin stuff from a personal website that you own that's niche related. Another option is to do, say, like a YouTube channel or another social media medium where you can make some money off of traffic being sent to it. So for example, I'm going to show a personal website of mine. So I have brendanmace.com here, and I have my YouTube channel. So this video, I'm just going to quickly show you both options here. So you have the Brendan Mace website, and you also have Brendan Mace YouTube channel. So if you take a look at my website here, I have all these blog posts where I have an image to them. So if I want to pin one of these blog posts to my Pinterest account, it's really, really easy to do. All I need to do is click on one of these. So let's say I have this blog post about my success with the Amazon affiliate program. I go to that post on my blog. I simply copy the URL here. So I highlight the top URL address, go to copy, and then when I'm on Pinterest, it's really this easy. All I need to do is click on the plus button below here and add a new pin from a website. So now it gives me the option here, add a pin from a website, and it gives me the URL bar below here. This is where I want to paste in the URL that I chose. Once I have that in there, it's going to give me the option to click next. It'll take a second to load, and then it'll give me an option of the picture that I want to use from that page. I want to use this one right here. Click on the Pin It button. And again, I have my Make Money Online niche related board, and I have my description. Because I'm the first one pinning this one, I'm going to need to add a description here. So for this description, I'll say, take a look at my success with the Amazon affiliate program. And then I just want to click on the Pin It button. Perfect. So now that that's complete, now if I go back to my profile here and I check my pins, I will have a pin that's directed to my website. So instead of pinning other people's stuff, now that I have a bit of a following, I want to pin my own content to get a backlink to my website, as well as traffic and sales once the visitors get there. So if I take a look at this pin, you'll see here I have this pin, and if I was spending a bit more time here, I might choose a little bit better of an image to make it more attractive. And I also would maybe do a little bit of a better description as well if I was going to spend more time, but because this is a demo video, I'm just kind of rushing through it for you. But if you click this image now, it's going to go from Pinterest to brendanmace.com. Now, once you've gotten to the point where you have a good amount of followers on Pinterest, you're actually going to be getting a backlink from a social profile that's fairly popular on the internet. It's going to do very well for you in Google's eyes for SEO benefits. But there's more to that, because basically when you pin something, it's going to be displayed for all the people that are following you. So all these 234 people now are going to see this pin that I've pinned about the Amazon affiliate program. Now, of course, if any of them decide to pin it themselves, not only will you get a backlink from your account, you'll also get a pin it backlink from their social profile as well. So if I have 2,000 followers on Pinterest, and let's say 100 of them repin my pin, I'm going to get a backlink from each of those sources. So once I have this following, it's going to give me a nice little boost every time I have some new content to pin onto my account. I'm going to get a nice little SEO boost from Pinterest, as well as some good amounts of traffic and then sales from people that eventually go to my website. So this is actually a really cool strategy, and now you can finally see the full power of it. Now, it doesn't just have to be websites. You can also do YouTube channels or other areas where you have content where you make money as well. So if you take a look here at my YouTube channel, I can do the exact same thing. So if I go to my channel here in YouTube, and I take a look at some of my videos, I've already pinned this one here, but I'm going to pin another one here. Let's say I'm going to pin the 36,000 plus keywords in minutes keyword research on steroids. Simply click on this video to get the URL. And same as before with my website, I want to do the exact same thing. I want to go to Pinterest. Again, click on the plus button on the bottom right there, add from a website, and I want to enter in the URL to my YouTube video that I've chosen. And the exact same thing, it's going to give me my image of choice to pin, so I'm going to click on the pin it button, and same thing as before. I just need to add a little bit of a description here. So in this video, I show how to uncover over 36,000 keywords in only a few minutes. So some kind of description you want to add there. You want to click the pin it button again, and now you have pinned your video. The beautiful thing about this, videos work really well for Pinterest because they actually play within the Pinterest interface. So if I go to my profile now, you'll see that I have another pin that's directed to my YouTube video. And when my followers end up seeing this pin and they click on it, instead of just having a static image, they're going to actually have the video play in real time for them and give you exposure to your YouTube channel.